Team Affinity 3 is here in MLB The Show 21, and all I have to say is that it is an absolute banger. And today, we're doing this for the third time this year, showing you guys the best way to complete Team Affinity. This one is a little bit differently set up than the ones we've had in the past. I'm going to go through the methods that I'm going to use to complete it. Just give you guys some good old tips so you can get these really good cards as quick as possible. Get into it. Alright, so we're on Team Affinity Season 3 here. And there's one thing I want to point out before we get into the tips. You will see that it is only 100 stars. They don't have that legend and flashback pack. So there are less players to earn in the program. So if you are someone who likes to do those missions, your strategy is going to be a little altered here. But overall, it's going to be easier to complete. You need 50 less stars. It's 2/3 the length of the normal length. For the Season 2, you see it took 150 stars to get this all done. So it's a little bit more of a grind. So that's kind of a good plus for Team Affinity Season 3. It's easier to complete, takes less time. So this process becomes a little easier. As you see what I've done with the ALE so far, I did the collections. Collection has returned. You need to collect 30 legends and flashbacks of that division, which I would like to guess that most of you guys at this point in the game have at least 30 players from each division, or at least close to it. You need to buy a couple players to make this done. I would recommend doing that. Buy a couple of the bronze, silver, gold players. They're relatively cheap. That's what I would do first. Do that collection. Then you have your exchanges. You have 4 levels of exchanges. 2 of them give you 15 stars, so this gives you 30. Plus these 2 exchanges up here will give you another 15, so you get 45 stars just for doing the exchanges. That is also going to be something that helps you. That plus the 10 will give you 55 total program stars, and you haven't even done anything like a mission, moment, or anything like that. And that is what I would recommend doing first. They aren't too expensive. You have subs lying around. I would prioritize getting this stuff done. You're trying to be the most efficient as possible. But obviously, not everyone likes to do exchanges. You may not have many subs to play with, so it might not be the best route of action for you. So don't make a big deal if you can't do all the exchanges. But obviously, if you get the 55 stars, you'll be up to here, and you'll have 2 of the diamond packs, which is very nice. Looking at our missions, you will see we have different types of missions, more types of missions as well. You see, instead of just plate appearances with players in that division, you see we have AllStar series, so not including the 2021 All-Stars. These are any other All-Star that aren't these diamonds. And also you have missions to tally innings with these guys. So if you could hop in the moonshot event that's going on right now and get those innings with these players, or for that set of missions, or any other All-Star players you may have. You get a good amount of stars for just doing these. If you just tally innings, like, you'll get this done relatively quickly. I'm actually going to play online tonight, and I'm going to try to get this stuff done. Also, you get your missions for the specific players, so if you really want to get these done as like an extra thing, just by using the players you earn on the way, you can definitely do the mission. March or October, yes, you get progress for it, but for this, not worth it. So much time, I would skip out on it. And your moments, these are quick as well, but you get such a low amount of stars from it, I may be skipping around this. But if you remember the previous videos we did, if you are someone who wants to do this purely offline, all you have to do is just take the players you earned from these packs, throw them on your team, and complete these tally inning missions or the specific player missions, and you could get those stars for doing it in Conquest if you have the Conquest maps to beat, or you can do that in like Play vs CPU if you prefer that as well. And we haven't even talked about Showdown. If you really want to do Showdown will be very quick. You get 5 Showdown vouchers that give you 20 stars for each one that you complete. All you need to do is 5 showdowns for each division, if that's the only thing you do. But obviously, you don't only need to do that, especially if you're doing exchanges and collections. I'll give you a good chunk. You only have to do like 12 showdowns if you're going to go that offline route, and that's an option for you as well. So overall, what do I suggest doing to get this done as fast as possible? What am I going to do? I'm going to try to avoid Showdown as much as possible, just because I played a lot and I don't want to burn myself out on it. But I may have to do a couple showdowns to get divisions done. But basically, since I'm going to be using a lot of these players, I'm going to go for the missions online. I'm going to throw the players that I earn on the team as I go. Earn the online missions while I'm doing the moonshot event, ranked, or I may do some play versus CP to grind some parallels. So I'll throw them on a team there as well. I'm going to do the moments just because they're relatively quick and they only take a couple minutes to do a piece. Obviously, I do the collections and I'm going to do the exchanges. Spend a little bit of stubs, but obviously if you don't want to do that, do your showdowns. and your other missions to keep on tallying these. And as you see, it's very easy to do this time around in comparison to other Team Affinities we've had. And you can do them whatever sequence you want, but if you're going to do anything first, do collections and exchanges, and then do your missions and stuff, so you get that little bit of a boost start and earn those diamonds. And keeping in mind as well, we might as well talk about this since the content dropped. You collect all 30 of the Team Affinity players. It seems like there's going to be a All-Star Collection. If you look into our inventory here, go to my MLB players, and we filter by 2021 All-Stars, you will see there is a 2021 All-Star Shohei Ohtani, and this card is not directly obtainable right now. This will likely be the Team Affinity collection, so if you do all 30 of the Team Affinity players, you're going to end up getting Mr. Shohei Ohtani. They also did say that Prince Fielder will be a collection award for the Team Affinity and the Home Run Derby. So maybe he's just a step up to Shohei, or maybe Shohei is just the end-all guy. So I would recommend to all you guys who are no money spent or just looking to build your team, definitely do your Team Affinity. Focus on this stuff right now. These players are all great players to add, mostly upgrades for most players in the game at any position you need. I would recommend giving them a go. These players are very nice, and as of right now, some of the best cards in the game. But that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. In case you are brand new and not hit that sub button, make sure you hit that down below. Hopefully I gave you good guidance on how to complete TA3. I think it's relatively straightforward, but for some people still like to watch this video. Get that sort of direction and strategy down pat. I think I'm going to make a video later this week reviewing every TA3 card, giving you a little basic rundown if you should use them or not, or who you should go for first. If you want to see that, make sure you comment down below as well. But that'll be it for this video today. Hope you guys enjoy. Seriously.